Hello guide, most welcome to Bindu Study Guide. I am your teacher today to continue the chapters that is nationalism in Europe, and the topic of today's discussions is the age of revolutions. Age of revolutions, the time is 1830 to 1848. Here basically we will discuss the July revolutions and the socio-political conditions before the July revolutions. Then the Greek War of Independence and the different personalities and their achievement in such movement, revolutions, and finally I will give you some important short questions which are very important for your board examination. That is, after the establishment of the new conservatisms, the memory of the French revolutions during the Napoleonic period and before that, when the revolutions and the democratic right and the serious imaginative state, nation state, these are working in the mind of the European peoples. Though the despotic, that is new despotic ruling was continuing, but the people of the intellectual class, people of the middle class, different professions like teachers, officials, advocates, and higher educated groups, they could not forget the memories of the French revolutions, and their activities were continuing through different secret organization, revolutionary organizations. And in the course of times, in 1830, the Bourbon dynasty's rulers, that is Charles X, was replaced by his nephew, that is Philip, and the people were able to establish a constitutional monarchy, and this monarch, that is Louis Philippe, he continued in the month of July the constitutional's monarch King Louis of July the constitutional's monarch King Louis Philippe started his rule. The most important stage of the revolutions in Europe is Greek War of Independence. You know, Greek was the centers of ancient cultures, the ancient heritage, but it was governed under the empires of the Turkey, that is Ottoman Turk. And in 1821, the revolutionaries, they start their movement, were greatly supported by the Greek people who were in exiles and living in the Western European countries. Here's the most important figures is the English poet Lord Byron. Lord Byron, he continues his pen creating romantic writings through which the people of Europe became sentimentals. They develop the feelings of collectiveness and common features of their life. Byron himself collect amount for the purpose of war of independence for the Greek peoples, and the Turkish finally had to recognize the independence to the Greek people. Byron himself reached in the battlefield, and because of acute fever he died in the battlefield, and his memories cannot be removed from the world, and his role, achievement, contributions in the Greek wars of independence is very, very vital. And here the most important questions also, English poet who was involved in the Greek war of independence. Then when the Greek war was started, finally the most important point is in 1832. What is the year? 1832. The conference of the Constantinople, or the Treaty of the Constantinople, the Ottoman Turk recognized Greece as a freedom or independent nations. In this way, in the world platforms, the Greek war for independence kept a example to make the people aware about their right, nation states, and finally the overall development of the countries. So in today's discussions, the most important point you have to keep in your mind, the Greek War of Independence is starting the important leaders, then Treaty of Constantinople. Hope you are clear about the Greek War of Independence. Thank you very much. Subscribe my channel. Have a good scholastic day ahead.